So alcohol would not exist if it wasn't for flaws in humans.
Dun, 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 dun,
It's Haydosh.
dun, 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 dun,
And
dun,
Candy.
dun, 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 dun,
Coming
dun, dun,
at you
dun,
live.
Last point, alcohol existence.
Yep.
So I'm going to ask you, why do you drink alcohol? What's the reasons?
And you're coming from the background of not being a drinker.
No, I'm just asking the question.
Okay, just straight up to me, no.
Why do people drink alcohol?
Why do people drink alcohol? People drink alcohol because it is a social convention, a social norm. That's what people do.
So you're saying people drink alcohol because other people drink alcohol?
Yes.
Delve deeper. Why do people drink alcohol? So not because other people are.
One layer deeper.
Yeah. So what other reasons, man?
Chronic users is a different story. That's emotional trauma, that sort of thing. Like they're doing it to escape.
Not
the pain of
alcoholism,
their
just
real
your
life.
average
Yep, just
layman.
average Joe. I think initially what drew people to it would have been like, oh, well, when I drink this funny liquid, it makes me go a bit silly and I feel relaxed and it feels good. Like people do what feels good. That's it. Like that's the simplest form of it. Like people eat junk food because it tastes nice and it is instantly gratifying. Gratifying? Yeah.
Gratifying, yeah. Instant gratification.
Instant gratification, yeah. So
More on that later.
So they do that, and then other people like to do that, and then that's where a culture develops. Like same as like coffee culture. Like people like what it does, so then it evolves into a culture, and then people do it.
It's
because
a
other
social
people are
thing,
doing it.
like, let's go have morning tea and drink coffee.
I mean, I don't get the people who go home and just like crack a beer and just keep drinking, like have 5 beers a night by themselves.
Yeah.
Like it's only a social thing, basically. And without that, it's null and void. There's no point.
Consider this though.
Here we go.
Go home and drink and have 5 with your partner/spouse. You're no longer drinking on your own.
True.
All you've done is add one person next to you.
Yeah.
And you're now drinking with...
You are drinking with friends
What is the point?
as a fun thing. I don't know. Just
okay.
use money.
So, I wanted to quiz you to get your thing on it.
Yeah. Give us your spiel. What's
Yeah.
your...
So what I was thinking. So alcohol would not exist if it wasn't for flaws in humans. Now, here's my idea.
All right, let's delve in.
So,
next layer.
Yeah. My theory, and this isn't all encompassing. People would still drink. People drink because like you're in a social place and you want to be more confident.
Yep.
Or like think
Agreed.
less or be more relaxed.
Yep.
So, what if people were just more confident and relaxed and like, able to talk to new people like they were their friends?
Yep.
Like people were just more confident in themselves.
I think confidence is a big one, like in that social
Yeah.
situation. Because like people that don't drink, for example,
Yeah.
Camels, he's the same when he drinks or when he doesn't. That's his logic. He's like, I'm always myself, so I don't need
Yeah.
to drink to be someone else. Because like I'm always optimal me. Maybe.
Or even people who drink because they're stressed and they want to relax. Like
Yeah.
you can do
Oh,
that.
that's bad. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh.
But people do it, man. Like people get home from a hard day of work or something like, oh, I got to have a drink. Like I got,
It depends. It's all about like volume, I reckon.
Thing is though, if you drink it, you're drinking to have an effect.
Ah, yeah.
Because like,
it is a bad psychological habit to be like, oh, I'm stressed. Grab the alcohol. Yeah.
Alcohol's not the best drink out. Like they're better tasting drinks. Like
It's not the flavor, that's for sure.
yeah. My theory was that if people didn't have, so say it was a perfect world and people were like not perfect, but like say everyone was really confident,
open-minded, yep.
really happy with their life, not
Yep.
stressed. Could go up to anyone on the street, have a good conversation, could relax and dance or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It would be null and void. It
Yeah,
would be
alcohol
done.
would be
No.
null and void. They're just using alcohol to try and use it as a conduit between like between their self and their actual self. However, I feel you could do that through self-development.
That sounds very valid. I'd give that a tick of approval.
Nice. Obviously, it's not 100% correct because
there's other
people who are
factors.
drunk and getting down on a dance floor, like even if you're heaps confident, you're still not gonna find the same things funny or whatever. Like it does have effects on your brain.
Yeah. It's interesting. Like when you think about being drunk, it's almost like being a kid.
Yeah.
Like it's almost reverting to a childhood brain.
Nice.
It's taking out like the frontal
Yeah.
cortex, like the part of your brain that's like higher order functions, and it's just you're in the feeling and the doing, and you're not overthinking.
Nice. Yeah. That is true. Like you've.
It's like being a teenager.
Yeah. So if people can embrace their inner kid, like you and me, I would say.
Good.
Alcohol
Good.
wouldn't exist. Wouldn't serve a need. It wouldn't be like, oh, I'm in a social situation. Here's my alcohol. It'd be like, hi, good to meet you.
Oh, yeah.
This is me.
I know, that's a very valid point. I'll give you that for sure. If everyone was optimal self and everyone like relaxed to the point of feeling like they are who they want to be, then alcohol would be null and void. Like without social stress, alcohol would not exist. Because people would have been like, this is crap. Why do I want to just be more myself?
Yeah, you're right though. It's a social norm because everyone's sort of accepting that they're not 100% comfortable in social situations. Like more so with new people. Yeah. Like, so it's become the norm to just drink and now use a bit of help to get yourself up to where you want to be. Yeah, I agree. Like self-development would make it null and void. Like it's cool that people who like decide not to drink like can then function well at a party because you make yourself. It's awkward, but only through stress becomes saying there. Only through like stress can development occur. Oh, like only same as working out. Outside of your comfort zone.
Only when you like work your muscles until they're like, oh, I've had enough. I can't deal with this anymore. Do they grow? Same as you as in a social situation. Yeah. Unless you push through a certain amount of grind or like uncomfortability, do you ever get better at social situations? Yeah. I bet you someone who's been drinking ever since forever and they're always like every single night they're drinking enough to get like drunk. Yeah. If you talk to them in the daytime at work, they're going to be, you're not going to probably
They're not going to develop that. Yeah.
Because they wouldn't have worked on themselves much because they always just rely on removing that.
They rely on external stimulus to
make them who they are.
Yeah. I even find that, man, like you see someone in real life and then you see them out on the town or whatever. Yeah. They're completely different.
Absolutely. So the more different someone is when they're drunk is how much self-development they have to go to reach the optimal self. You can almost measure it.
Nice.
So when someone really comes out of the shell when they're drunk, you realize, no, that's where they'd probably rather be. Or they don't drink after they do that. Yeah. If they stop drinking after that, that's not where they want to be. But if they like drinking and they always do it to get that to that point, that's the optimal self.
Definitely.
I think we really nutted that one out. That's
what I've
peer review that.
What I've seen with that, man, is like with these people, they're like by day they're like your average Joe. Yep. Like, oh yeah, that's them. Like nothing out of the ordinary. Nice. At night, like, ooh, it's the king. It's the man. King.
I'm the man, the machine. Bring it on.
Yeah, he can drink whatever. Like he's so cool. Like,
and then next day at work, it's like, who's that guy?
It's like, how was last night? Yeah, it was alright. Like, back to. Like, it's like a Superman.
Optimal is that you don't need it. I'd love to. I mean, I feel like you always drink because there's always going to be that like, hey, you want to drink? And you'd be like, I don't want to avoid that. But I feel like I'm at a point how I don't need to drink to enjoy myself. Yeah, so often man. I just drive. Yeah. That's good. That means that we're pretty happy with like ourselves and who we are.
Like the only reason I feel pressured to drink when other people are drinking is that it's not I feel I have to. It's just like. It's almost like you're the bummer because they're at a higher level of enjoyment than you. Yeah, yeah. And like they're finding stuff funny that you're not, and they're like, oh,
and if you're same as if you're doing it by yourself. If you're the only one drinking, I won't ever drink if I'm the only one drinking at like a party or gathering. Yeah. Even if I brought beers, I'll be like, no, well, it's a social thing, so I'm not gonna do it.
And you'd feel weird if you're the only one there drinking.
You feel like, do I have a problem?
But
I think we hit the nail on the head there.
I think
props to us.
Yeah. I think not only have we given viewers an insight on life, we've done it in a funny medium, which is going to engage them and help learn. Why do I feel that's going to be edited against me?
New segment, learning by Hayden Rofi.
Oh, actually, I've got a good quote for the day. Should I drop it now?
All right, yep.
Okay.
Welcome, viewers. This is, well, not welcome. You've been with us the whole time. This is Hayden's quote of the week.
Yep.
Part 2.
So, I recently raised it in another segment, and here we are. I'm going to rip off someone's quote, and I encourage you to go look up this particular individual's great quotes. Oh.
That is got
Wait, has it just stopped?
It's just... Okay. Alright, so viewers, what's happened is the GoPro had heard Hayden about to whip out a quote, and it's just gone, nah, this is going to be rubbish. I don't want to hear any of it.
I don't believe in failure. I believe in epic learn.
Can you say that in English so we can understand it?
I don't believe in failure. I believe in epic learn. By Pitbull. Pitbull, darling. The interviewer was like, epic learn. He's like, epic learn. Yeah.
So Pitbull, so give it to me one more time.
I don't believe in failure. I believe in epic learn. Epic learn.
So what's the extrapolation?
Basically, you can never fail because you learn from your failures. That's it.
That's it. No.
Epic
wow,
learn.
deep. Epic learn.
There's like a 2-minute montage of Pitbull's best quotes. And some of the man are whack. That's almost not the dumbest statement he says. I'd encourage viewers to Google that.
Congratulations, viewers. There's your epic learn of the day.
Hey, if you don't think we did a good show, it just means we epic learned.
There is no failure, only epic learn.
A kid gets his report card back like, hey, Mom, I got 4 epic learns this semester.
Wow, congratulations. You got epic learn.
That's really good. You worked hard on that report card, didn't you, darling?